Welcome to Mad River Overland Adventures. Today, on this episode of Mad River Overland, we're going to go through this Ironman 4x4 tent. This is a classic tent. On this episode, we're going to go through the setup process, the features this tent has. So hit that like and subscribe, and join us for this episode. All right, for the first thing we need to do, we need to take these D-rings off to loosen the cover. And while you're over here, you can go ahead and undo the Velcro and start the unzip process. Normally I just pull the straps down, lay them in the bed. From this side, you want to make sure you fold up the corners to reveal the zipper. Once you get the corners unfolded, you can reach through and grab your zipper. Unzipping around the bottom of the tent. Once you get to this end, you can undo the zipper. From here, you're going to unfold the cover. And fold it off the back side of the vehicle. Here at this point is a good time to undo the latches on the ladder and slide them out. While you're over here, you're going to undo the D-rings attached to the tent, which holds it folded down. Once you get that done, you're going to walk along the other side of the tent, extending the ladder out further till it locks in place. At this point, you're going to push down and unfold the tent. As you do it, grab the ladder, extend it out, and unfold the tent. Once you get your ladder level, you might need to grab a piece of board, something to keep it down. It's going to come up, and you're going to open up the overhang. Any overhang, you can pull a bar out from inside the tent. You're going to slide it up into position, which you can see where the corners are once you pull it out. And slide it into place. Inside, there's a rotating spot you slide the tube onto. Get one side, and then you're going to do the other. Once you have that done, you can go ahead and open your tent up and roll your cover. All right, at this point, we're going to attach the ropes. You slide that through. You're going to loop it through. Feed everything through the system. Get it nice and secure. At that point, you're going to let that hang. And do the same thing on the other side. Once you get that secure, you're going to grab your stakes and your hammer. You're going to find a good point you want to tie it down to and pound in your stake. Get it started. Once you get it looped, you're going to pull up till it's nice and secure and it has good tension on it. At this point, you're going to go to the other side. Get your stake in the ground started. Grab your rope and create another loop. At this point, your cover is completely opened up and secured. As I walk around the tent, I'm going to open up and make sure all my Velcro is attached and secured. Going to open up the rain fly over the windows. With inside the tent, in the opening, there's a zipper bag. That has your window poles. On my vehicle and the way I run, I will only be installing one window. I leave the back down for weather protection, and the other side stays down due to the cab of the vehicle. Here at this point, I will slide in the grooves underneath the tent, fold it up until I can get it hooked in. Repeat the same process on the other side. Once that is complete, I will go inside the tent and undo the cross supports. While I'm in here, I make sure the flaps and everything's covered. And I'll get one of the windows open up for some ventilation. Once that is complete, I'll walk around the tent, making sure that all my rain flies and all my covers are nicely secured, as well as the flap between the cab where the fold is nicely locked and covered. This tent does feature electrical outlets, which you are able to grab and connect into. Today we are not using any electricity out here. But it does have a USB where you can attach, and it has a porch light. This tent on both sides does offer a heater input, and it is on both sides. Once you have all this complete and everything's ready to go, you're now set up to use your Cross Ironman 4x4 tent. Alright, so now we're going to do the takedown process. Similar to the way we installed it and set it up, but first we're going to start with taking these poles out. Reconnecting the sides. I'm going to go ahead and remove the stakes. And I'm going to go put the poles back away. And while I'm up here, I'm going to secure the inside of the tent. Making sure to reattach the straps. It helps pull the sides of the tent together. Zipping up the window. Leaving a small gap in the window to allow air to escape. As I come down, I'm going to re-secure the mosquito net at the entrance. As well as the front cover. At this point, I will undo the poles that hold the covering, overhead covering on, and slide them back into place. Once I get that done, I'm going to undo this loop. And take my straps off. At this point, I'm going to extend the ladder out to its furthest extension and lift up to close the tent. While I'm over here, I'm going to slide the tent back to its settings. Once the ladder is secure, you want to lift up And make sure everything is tucked to put the cover back on. Once everything is securely tucked, grab your D-ring and cinch down your tent. From here, you're going to toss your cover back over the vehicle and the tent. And in here, we're going to fold up the corners. Feed the zipper in, and start to zip. Here at this point, you can tuck this in and Velcro it. Velcro around the corner, fold the corner back down. Fold this corner back down. At this point, toss the strap up over. Continue the zip. Tuck your fold in and Velcro the tent. Attach the D-ring and cinch down your tent cover. And that's how you put away your Ironman 4x4 cross tent.